So Aquaman fails yet again as Warner Brothers tries to do damage control and fails, putting out this article that they try to force trend. Now, the absolutely hilarious thing is they do get this trending. You can see it right here. In fact, it gets 22,800 tweets talking about it. And you know what? People, they're not talking about the excitement they feel with the movie, wanting to go out and see it and all. No, they're talking about a certain nameless person. In fact, you look them up, they're trending too. They have 36,700 tweets and counting about them. Yeah, there is no damage control in the world that is going to bring Aquaman 2's franchise back. Oh man, this stuff, it gets funnier by the day. Oh man, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And if you would, one thing before we get started, link at the top of the description. That's for our new comic book coming up soon. Check that out. I'll talk about it at the end of the video. That's all. Thank you. So you really want to see how bad Aquaman 2 is doing, how much of a flop that it is with engagement? Well, look at this right here. This is part of the advertisement that's supposed to go over. This is posted by Film, at Film Condition. We know how this goes. Jason Momoa posts an Aquaman 2 update. Most like comments, get rid of a certain nameless person. If you don't think this marketing is flopping, and flopping big time too, look at the level of engagement here, and well, look at the common theme. First two people here, positive comments about the movie, 21 likes, 40 likes. Both of them, they have blue check marks too. Look at the next person. If that nameless person is still in the movie, we pass 2,437 likes on that. That continues as this trend too. Here's another one. Sorry, buddy, if that nameless person has ruined this for me. 1,912 likes. Another one here. Please, none of that nameless person. 2,429 likes. Now, if only Emilia Clarke was replacing that nameless person, 1,524 likes. And well, you get the picture here. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Now, Papa Warner doesn't like this at all, and there's a lot of panic behind the scenes. Why? Because this is a $1 billion plus endeavor. We are talking about movies that should make money hand over fist, and they're trying to convince you that nothing's wrong. That's why you have trending in entertainment franchises with this article here. Jason Momoa has revealed a new stealth suit for Arthur Curry to be featured in the upcoming Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom second round, new suit, more action here, and yeah, look at all those tweets. People must be excited, right? The problem for Warner Brothers is that no matter how much spin they do, and this is spin, by the way, look at who this is coming from. This is Rotten Tomatoes. These are the places that grade movies. They're going to put up a critical score that's going to say this is the greatest thing ever. And then when the public has a problem with it, they're going to use words like review bombing. They're going to shut down reviews of it. Mark my words, that's coming. Still, no matter how much spin they do, this is the kind of stuff that trends right here. Here Tyler says, wake me up when they fired that nameless person from the movie. Look at how much engagement this gets too. You have 10,900 likes, 1,290 retweets, 32 quote tweets. People, they are overwhelmingly agreeing with this sentiment. In fact, people are bringing up that nameless person so many times in comments that, yeah, you have 22,800 tweets about Aquaman, but attached to that, you have 36,700 tweets about a certain nameless person. I mean, really think about that. You have almost 14,000 more tweets about that certain person. And just to note, there are not a lot of positive things that are being said. I would say 99% of them reflect a mentality like this. This is coming to us from Dr. Critic Man here. All I have to say about hashtag Aquaman is that no matter how good Jason looks, I will never touch a movie with that nameless person in it. She has gotten away with far too much. You notice, by the way, the likes, they just keep going up in this too. This is still getting engagement hours after the fact because, again, People are mad about what's going on. They're mad about what Warner did, and they're mad about Warner and what they had to say about the fan. People have been bringing that fact up a lot, too, noting exactly what Warner Brothers thinks about the fans, quote tweeting this here. This is a quote, by the way, from Peter Safran, the producer of Aquaman 2. He had a lot to say about the fans and the very venue that they're trying to win fans over on, saying, you know what, those folks there, they don't really matter if they don't engage the way that we want. Quote, I don't think we're ever going to react to, honestly, pure fan pressure. You gotta do what's best for the movie. We felt that if it's James Wan and Jason Momoa, it had to be that certain nameless person. That's really what it was. One is not unaware of what is going on in the Twitterverse. Remember, by the way, they're trying to trend this positively within the Twitterverse, trying to win over the hearts and souls, but that doesn't mean you have to react to it or take it as gospel or accede to their wishes. You have to do what's right for the film, and that's really where we landed on it. What's right for the film. I love that mentality, by the way. You know why? Because it's supposedly going to be one of the most expensive DC movies ever made. You're talking about a budget at least of $200 million. The advertising budget for it right now, it's going to minimally double that. It probably will be a lot more considering the damage control they're trying to do. So they need at least $400 million take home to make this thing break even. They think that this kind of engagement here, that's the thing that they want to go with too. The directors really think everyone's hyped for Aquaman 2 when that nameless person is still in it. Look at the engagement right here. 5,000 people liked, 521 people they ended up retweeting, 36 people commented on it as well. That is a movie getting ratioed. That is a movie flopping before it even comes out. Yeah, and things, they just keep getting worse. Now, despite all of those statements there, I hope, and I mean this sincerely, that Warner Brothers keeps that person on. Why? Because they made their decisions. They decided they were going to stick with the aggressor, they were going to fire an aggrieved party, and they would go after anyone, including customers, if they stepped out of line. That's a costly mistake, and a mistake that they need to make. I mean, after all, if you look at why they're panicking, why they're doing so much damage control, that's because the trial, it comes up after they filmed the movie. Before they put it out, but after they filmed it. So yeah, they're not going to be able to go in. They're not going to be able to change this stuff up. And the noise here, it's just going to keep getting louder. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff possible, so thank you. And I mean that sincerely. That link too, that is for our new comic book. It's coming up soon. See, we talk about these industries denigrating their customers, treating people like garbage. Well, we can either make our own thing or we can walk away, and I choose not to surrender the stuff that we've loved forever. No, we can make something better, and you can join us. But anyway, let me know what you think about it. As always, like I said, appreciate you. Going to end here. Thank you sincerely.